but it's possible. It's less hard than concrete, so...
Now avoid to have people putting cigarette butts in you.
Yeah, if it happens, it happens. But yeah, I guess I'll think of. I'll slowly remember the text message that I haven't sent. Like, oh shit, too late now. Oh, my mind was elsewhere, and then just pass.
Then Ivan.
I just want to say that I've been charging my phone all day.
Sure. Make me a stamina humanity check.
Stamina humanity?
Yep.
What's that for? I thought that was resolving composure.
Nope.
Pretty sure we rolled something else before.
No.
Stamina humanity?
Yep.
That sounds wrong. That's a lot of dice.
That's that.
It's 10 dice.
Nope, it's stamina resolve. Sorry.
Okay, that sounds better. Okay.
Yeah.
I was saying, there's like 10 dice there. You sure you want to go with it?
Well.
You know what? I'm going to use willpower because this is important.
Sure.
Even though it's a pretty big dice pool already. 3 successes.
You get the lethargic conditions, so you manage to stay awake. You take a -1 to all your action until you fall asleep, but whatever. You begin to wait around 8 p.m. as you think the sun is out. You
mean AM?
Here, AM. Sorry. Sorry. So you
waited all day.
Buzz. You hear your phone buzz. It's Ryan.
Hey.
Hey, so I found the wooden crate you wanted, and I had an idea. Like, why just, art installations at the time to actually be, that shit takes time, so why not just put a sign saying, like, installation in progress or something like that?
We couldn't get a tree?
I mean, yeah. I have a fake tree, a fake Christmas tree, but...
I mean, what if... Okay, we bring the box there.
Yeah.
We put the thing on top of the box, that thing that, that spread thing that you put under the tree to make sure it doesn't, mess with the floor. Whatever those things go. And then you put the tree on top, and what if you just decorate the tree?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, make it part of the art installation that you're there decorating the tree. Some sort of in-progress commentary. I don't know. You know what I'm saying.
That's right. Yeah, sure. Alright, I'm swinging by, so you...
Yeah, I'll be ready when you get here. But,
yeah.
I guess bring the box to the parking garage?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I will bring the box down. So.
Just to cover real quick, some things I didn't remember to ask. How long did you rent the installation site for?
Basically for a month. I mean, he wanted, like, he didn't think I had the money, so I just...
Right, okay.
I have a kiosk for a month, so...
Just wanted to make sure. Also, when you put the box down,
make
sure that's the latch side is facing outwards. Obviously not up towards the tree. I don't want to knock the tree over. But outwards, so that the latch is on the ground side, so that the door, think a DeLorean door, right? So the hatch will swing open sideways. Okay, just want to make sure we cover these things while I'm still around to talk.
Yeah, don't worry.
Okay.
After like half an hour, you receive a text message. He's in the parking lot, so.
Right. I'm going to put my phone into airplane mode so it doesn't go off during the day.
And
then I'll go down.
Ryan is a bit nervous and say, all right, I mean, you're going to be okay?
Yeah. Should be just fine.
All right. I mean, I'll stay as long as I can.
Yeah, I mean, just decorate the tree as best as you can.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah, I mean, all right.
You know what? Christmas is coming up. Get yourself something while you're in the mall.
Nah, it's okay, man. All right, so
Yeah, I crawl inside.
get in box.
Yep.
You get inside. It's not really comfy.
Oh, I assume it wouldn't be.
Yeah, so but
I assume I'm
at least
stuck
you have,
in the sitting position, basically, for the...
yeah, but you have a bit of room to wiggle. Not really that big, so.
Right, but at the same time, I basically just fall asleep at this point.
Huh, alright.
Yeah, I'm not planning to stay awake. I just need to be awake long enough to get into the box, and then they can just do the rest from there.
Unite. So you resolve your condition then, and get a bit.
Right.
Unite. You will spend a point of vitae to arise, and you regain a point of willpower. And Celine, do me a stealth roll.
Okay.
As you emerge from the ground to not instinctively just pops up in front of a mole. Well, as you emerge from the soil, you see that the mole is closed and nobody seems to be around here. But you quickly, you stretch yourself and you quickly find that there may have been cameras capturing you just emerging from the ground.
Would have been a blur, though, I hope.
Nope. It's very unlikely. You're not blurred on cameras and video recording.
Okay.
That's a myth. But you don't know that because you have 0 occult, so...
Right.
Hey.
Okay. First things first, I guess I will go to the loading dock.
Ivan, you also wake up, and also does the rest of you.
Alright.
Do me a dexterity stealth roll, please, to go to the loading dock area, because I assume you try to... you try to avoid the cameras. You can do it at +1.
Well, I'm still spending willpower on it.
Yeah, you managed to go to the loading area. Do me a quick perception roll. That goes for Ivan too.
Do it now?
A perception roll. You're still in your
resolve
box.
composure?
Yep.
Oh, wits composure. Is...
wits composure, sorry.
I'm still in my box. Roll to see what you see in the box. It's dark. You see that.
You both hear someone's running, several foot running, and the pacing seems a bit odd, and you don't really see anybody. Well, Ivan, you're still in your box, so it's fairly far from you, but there is an echo in the hall of the mall, and someone has been running. Someone very lightweighted. I don't know if it's...
Well, like children? Children are running?
Yeah, something like that, but...
Well, I mean, the mall is still open, isn't it?
No, it's closed.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna get out if there's people still around.
Right.
You don't really quite know where they are, but
I can
It's
hear
quite
them.
far from you, Ivan. Yeah, you can
It's
hear
like
them.
in a horror movie, right? You don't
Yep.
crawl out of your hiding spot when you can still hear the killers out there.
Fair enough.
But then the
That
footsteps
makes
stop,
sense.
you get out of your hiding spot, and the killer is like 5 feet behind
Yeah,
you.
well, that's clearly the giant mistake they make in horror movies. You wait like 10 minutes, half an hour. You don't give them reason to, like, oh, okay, they haven't been talking for the last 2 seconds. Clearly I'm safe.
What are Joshua and Lucian up to? I think you were supposed to meet with Celine, right?
Right, so
Yeah,
Joshua's like in the process of like getting dressed and getting to his car and probably picking up Lucian if he needs it.
All right. I'm just gonna do a quick AFK. I need to get something to drink. You can role play while I'll be back soon.
Well, I got the bolt cutters, I got a nail gun, and Celine is inside, so getting in will be easy. So as a lawyer, how does it feel to be doing your first breaking and entering?
Well, how do I put it? It's different, but again, my being here is technically breaking the law anyway.
Needed a yawn break there.
What?
Was such an interesting answer you gave.
Well, when you're dead, the laws of the living don't exactly apply to you until they do.
I don't know, you think you could actually prosecute a dead corpse? I think someone said that they were gonna, like, dig up Reagan and put him to court or something.
Well, they did it with a dead pope.
Oh, that's true. I mean, it's not unprecedented at this point.
Yeah, but I'd imagine that France would have been progressed beyond all that stuff ages ago. Anyways.
Worst that could happen, though, is actually getting caught by the police. Imagine being thrown to a jail cell and they let you out later, and it's like, well, middle of the day, that's fine, right? Perfect.
Well, if that happened, you could always fake a heart attack. I'd say it's kindred of physically, clinically dead. You can totally get away with it. Of course, you'll have to wake up in the morgue, but
that might be harder to get out of.
Could say it's a miracle. Ah, damn. What is that? I saw a husky.
Huskies.
I don't know what you said, but it sounds like you're doing a Beatles impression.
Sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back. We're talking about how illegal we are.
Very. You must be over because you not only do you intend on breaking in, you also intend to install a device to propagate the credit card scam. So
Exactly. I'm getting right back up into my old job now.
all right, so oh fuck. Sunny, and you go to the loading bay. It's fairly big. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. There's some.
Okay.
Sorry.
I guess.
There's a lot of. Just let me finish. There's a lot of crates on the right. Most of them seems to be for furniture, the furniture store, and then there's like 9, 10 or 9 creepy mannequins on the left. They're
Okay.
badly made, but
Okay. I'll text Joshua if he's here yet.
You get a text back. OMWDRVING.
ETA question mark.
5.
Copy. I guess I'll crouch amongst the boxes and like wait for my phone to roll over 5 minutes and then like open the dock.
All right. Joshua is going to park his car at the side, and he's going to pull out the masks that he bought last time, and is going to use those to disguise his face. And he's, of course, offering Lucian's as well. I still got yours from last time. You had the silver, right?
I didn't quite come around with that's not just, but I did come around with obfuscate instead.
So as far as the next step, Celine is going to get away from the dock in the event that security is coming there, and just sort of wait around for them to come out.
Okay.
Do me a wits intelligence roll, Celine.
Okay.
And Lucian, do me an intelligence of occult roll.
And I guess since I'm sneaking up, I should do some sort of stealth roll.
Yes, and Lucian, you're not sure obfuscate works on cameras.
Okay. Ben, just to be on the safe side.
There we go. No real rolling 10s, just simple rolling right now, but still good a success.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
You managed to sneak into the loading area. Lucian, dex stealth roll, please. And Ivan, you don't hear any steps anymore.
How long's it been?
10
At
minutes?
least 5 minutes.
I'll give it another 10 minutes before I come out. Again, you don't just come out because you don't hear anything.
Sure.
Maybe this is a bit slow.
Plenty of hours in the night. So I guess it's what are the other people doing for the next 10 minutes?
Yep.
I'm going to wait for Joshua to come in through the dock, and I guess I've got my back to the wall waiting for him to kind of come through and make noise, and then I'll meet him. But I don't notice any security on the way.
No.
And Joshua was 5 minutes away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which means that I have 5 minutes to wait for as well.
Right. So Joshua has to sneak around the side of the building, get up to the loading bay, and probably see Celine slinking about just up against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Celine, you gotta relax. You can't be all tensed up like that.
There were
small cops.
There were 9 mannequins when I came on this loading dock, and there's 8 of them now. I
Joshua just
swear
kind
to
of
God.
raises an eyebrow and kind of goes, did you miscount?
No.
I mean, have you just been standing here doing that all night?
No. But I made a mistake. There was some security cameras above the trees. We have to get to the security room and microwave the hard drives, otherwise potential masquerade.
I mean, we don't have to microwave them, but I mean, we do need to get access to them. It's probably something we need to do anyway.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I messed up.
No, it's okay. It was part of the plan.
Well, plus, I'd imagine this is probably your first time with breaking into a place like this.
No, and I'm starting to get hungry. Maybe I'm kind of hoping we find a security guard.
Well, if I remember the mall map, the security station I think is on this side.
It should be in 2 floors from where you are, in a section reserved to actual workers.
Okay. I guess
So, most of the mall probably has cameras on it. Can I make some
Yep.
perception to try to identify where the cameras are, and if we can make a path up there that will not immediately intercept a camera?
Sure, you can.
I'd also like to lend my eyes to this, since they're one of the best things I have, which sounds a bit
All right.
Let's see. I don't have any special perception things, just for investigation. Okay, let's give it a go. 1.
You can easily map out a quick. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Lucian, you actually, yeah, you managed to map out a quick route that will lead to the floor and the employees only section. You could actually crawl through some of the ventilation tunnel to avoid most of the cameras. And you're all fit enough to not get stuck in
So
it.
I have an idea. Maybe I could act as a diversion to, like, I don't know, walk around like I'm confused and go to the front door and then try to make noise like I'm stuck inside. Some security guards would probably go down there. I can speak to them in Polish and make it seem like they don't understand or can't understand. You can then cut the cameras and then we can deal with them that way, right? Or because they would bring me back to the security office.
Well, we don't even know how many security guards are actually on duty over here. If we take the vents and go in, we can at least shut down the cameras and then work from there. Okay. And I guess if we're inside, we don't really get in. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, like, make it seem like I was just lost and I got stuck inside when the place closed down. You know, make them investigate. So at least then they're split up instead of all together at once.
Okay. Tell you what. Set yourself up for that distraction. I'll send a text when we need it.
Okay, will do.
If not, I'll just open the door.
Ivan,
Yep.
what are you doing?
Well, I haven't heard anything in the last 10 minutes, right?
Yep.
So I guess I push open the side of the box and I crawl out.
All right, do me a quick dexterity stealth roll.
Dexterity. And I have no stealth. But I will not use willpower on this roll.
All right.
1 success.
You managed to quickly go through the columns and over like little kiosk or plants to avoid what you think are the position of the cameras. What do you do from here?
I turn on the record feature of my phone.
All right. And you can hear a guard walking down the escalator saying someone was saying through the radio. You can hear, you go check on that, and you can hear the guard say, yeah, I mean, it's probably nothing. I'll keep in contact.
All
and
right.
you can see him go towards the loading bay area. Do me a wit sympathy check.
Empathy?
Yep, empathy.
I don't know what I'm rolling for. Okay, empathy.
Nervous.
1 success.
He's scared, really scared. He has his hand on what you assume to be a taser.
Okay.
The other on his flashlight, and he's clearly nervous.
Okay, well, I'll turn the camera on him. And I guess I'll just follow at a distance.
Alright, do me a quick dex stealth check. You can see that your phone sometimes gets reception, sometimes doesn't.
Reception.
Flickers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I was confused because all I'm doing is recording. So you're like reception. It's like I don't really need reception to record. So
sure, but no, the recording seems to work fine.
I will use wits on this one. I will use willpower on this one because this is more important than not being...
Don't forget, you can also use blood to boost your stats.
I could, but if I push that too much, you know.
Sure.
Don't
end
want
up like Joshua.
2 successes.
Yeah, you managed to record him and stay a bit ahead of him. At the moment, you go near the loading bay section. It's long series of corridors and multiple doors. Your recording begin to flicker a bit. Your phone begin to flickers, and you can hear the gun say, "Oh, God damn it, no!" As if his flashlight seems to flicker too on and off, and you can see that he is becoming really agitated, and he's trying to contact his teammates via the radio.
Right.
You only hear static.
That's fine. I mean, I'm gonna keep with him. Well, keep with him into the degree that he can't see me. Like, so he goes around a corner, I stay at the corner's edge. He goes through a doorway, I do that thing where you put your hand on the door so it doesn't close all the way, so he doesn't hear me opening the door behind him. That sort of thing.
All right. And do me a quick perception check -2.
Wits composure. I'm not gonna use willpower because I'm only got 2 left, and I think I'm good on this roll. 1 success.
At the other end of the corridor, you see a humanoid figures quickly sprinting towards the guards. You hear the same pair of footsteps of light footsteps that you heard before.
Right, I'll zoom in.
You see that your recording begins to stop on itself. Your phone begins to turn off, turn back on. You think you get some footage, and you hear the guard say, "God, no!"
Well, I mean, I'll just hit the record button again.
Yeah, but your phone turn off and on, back on, back off, back on, back off as soon as the figure approaches. Figure is exceptionally fast, and it runs like something is wrong. Like
I'm gonna do my best. I'm just gonna clarify this for at a time. I'm gonna do my best to hold the phone in such a way that I can see what's going on in front of me as well as the phone. So I don't know if it's a thing. If anybody can read my thoughts or memories, that I'll still have the memory of looking that way.
Sure. You see the creature like its arm are not jiggling, but like it's somehow acting like it's detached from its body, but it actually is. You can see what appears to be a naked mannequin, one running, and see the guard begins to put up his taser and try to stand his ground. Before you can see mannequin going extremely fast and just clawing at him, punching him. You hear the guard scream as his head bangs on the wall behind him, and he seems to be knocked out entirely. And you can see the mannequin just giving him
Mouth to mouth.
no,
A blowjob.
a kick in the ribs before just running in some random direction.
Okay. In case we didn't know what mannequins looked like.
Yeah.
It's not the romantic version from the movie Mannequin.
Nope.
More like a doll, really.
Yep.
France has creepy mannequins.
And you can see your phone begin to... You get your reception back. Your phone does not seem to flicker anymore.
Okay.
Nor does the flashlight the guards had.
But
And
is
you're
he
back on
out
record.
or is he just down and
Yeah,
hurt?
he's out cold, from it you can tell.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll walk past him and, give him a once over with the recording. Record the damage done.
His face is scratched and he seems to have several concussions on the front of his head. You don't smell blood, but he seems to have hit his head pretty hard against the wall. You can hear someone on his walkie-talkie just, Roger, you here? Hello? Fuck, not again.
I am going to reach down and turn his radio off.
All right.
Does he have any sort of restraints on him?
Yes, does have a pair of handcuff.
Handcuffs?
the
Okay,
key.
I thought he'd have like those little plastic ties. I didn't know mall cops would have handcuffs.
He does.
Just one set of handcuffs?
Yeah, just one pair.
Does it look like one of the handcuffs would fit around his ankle?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, I'm gonna handcuff his left ankle to his right hand behind his back.
What a dick.
Well, no, that's just... Okay, because after I do that, I'm gonna try and wake him up.
Smart. It's smart.
Sure, how do you try to wake him up?
Well, I guess the first thing I do is like lightly tap him on the face, that soft slaps sort of thing, because I don't know what else to wake him up with. I know he just got bludgeoned unconscious, so I don't know.
It doesn't seem to be very effective.
I guess next move is slightly shake him and say, "Hey, wake up." Hey!
Doesn't seem to be doing anything.
Okay, then I'm gonna Google on my phone the best way to wake somebody that's unconscious up.
Bucket of water.
Yeah, a bucket of water, smelling salt.
Well, I don't have a bucket of water on me. We're in a hallway near a loading dock, so... I'm just gonna go down the list until I get the things I can do.
Well, you can try to hit him.
Yeah, but he got knocked unconscious. I did that with the light slaps.
No, with hard slaps. Maybe it will help.
Right. Okay, sure.
I mean, you really have no idea. You don't have anything to wake him up.
No, I understand that. That's why I'm using the outreach of, hey, I have a phone that has the internet on it, and the receptions apparently come back, so...
You could try to tase him with his
He already
taser.
used the taser, which means I have to reload it somehow, and I don't know how many shots he has.
No, he didn't get his chance to use it.
Yeah, okay, I don't want to tase the guy. I'm not
he
here
was
to
prepared-
hurt him. I'm not here to attack him again.
Well, don't have really much option. Can try giving him a little bit of blood if you want.
Yeah, I don't want to ghoul him. I don't see how that would help at all, in fact.
Because Vitae can heal mortal wounds, but you don't have. You only ghoul him if you spend a point of willpower feeding him blood.
Right.
Otherwise, you're just blunt blood.
Okay, since you suggested it, do I reasonably believe that such a thing would do what I want it to do?
You have 1 point of kills. You know a little bit of ghouls, so yeah, it could help, but you're kind of low on Vitae and could be.
Well, I'm not at the starving range yet, but that would put me at the starving range.
Yeah, you're close to it, so it's probably not a good idea.
Right, so no, I don't want to do that. Alright, well, here, I'll turn his radio off. I don't know where the security area is, so I don't want to just, remove the radio and walk off and think that's going to do it. You wake up, start screaming, and the office is just around the corner, and I'd be fucked. Move on to them. I'm going to hang around this guy for the next, 5 minutes.
Right.
5 to 10 minutes, because I want him to wake up.
I'll do a quick roll to see if he wakes up. All right. Other groups. You're slowly crawling into the vents until you manage to reach, after some vertical climbing, you manage to reach the second floor without getting caught by any cameras. Uh, do me resolve composure check, please.
Oh boy.
Yes.
What
Oh
am I
boy.
gonna get? 0.
Wow.
Do I make it fun?
If you wanna.
Okay. What's happening in this air vent? I'll take that beat too.
Hmm.
Uh,
So you do. Does is Celine here, Anna? Ah, all right. Well,
Celine wasn't taking the vents anyway.
No, I wasn't
oh,
taking.
all right. Who hell is taking the vent? Lucian.
Yep.
Resolve composure roll.
Just bear with me.
All right. Lucian, you feel some unease. You're unnerved. You're all right, but something's unright in the mall. And Joshua, as you're crawling through events, you see from one of those, like, it's not a window, but a grate, I guess. You can see a bit in the corridor just um, under you. You see up this guy. I
see it.
said, this guy, yeah,
Go
just
player. Come on, roll 20. You can do it. I
yeah.
believe in you.
You see this
Oh, there it
guy
is.
walking down the corridor, and you get the shaken condition.
Okay.
It's checking where's the spooked. Uh,
Do.
yep. So, do you know what shaken is?
I'm looking at it right now. Severely frightened. Anytime your character is taking action where that fear might hinder her, you may opt to fail the roll and resolve this condition.
Yep.
Cool. Alright, so I see it, and in the vents, I just go stock still and completely quiet, probably with Lucian having to look at my ass for like a minute.
Not gonna argue with the view.
After like a minute of staying completely still and making sure that shadow thing is gone, he's gonna kind of like whisper back, "There's something creepy going down this mall, man. Something fucking creepy."
I know, I felt it too.
But you didn't see it.
Well, I felt it, that's enough to convince me.
Alright, new plan. Get to security room, lock selves in security room, wait until tomorrow night, I guess? Damn it.
Five Nights of Freddy style.
Except that this time, Joshua is the monster here, crawling through the vents for the security guards.
Very true.
Which is about the only plan he can kind of keep going with right now, so that's what he's gonna have to do. Halfway stuck up the vents.
Well, if I do end up falling asleep in the mall, that would actually count as being in a place where people have slept since security guards, right?
Not really, no. It's not a place where people rest. Even if someone was knocked unconscious, it's a small zone.
They might like have a break room or like a medical kit somewhere, but that guy's probably gonna need like go to a hospital or something.
All right, you get to the floor, to the employee zone. next um, to the security room. You can hear someone talking over the radio. Um, sure to that. We're just finishing with them, and we'll roll back to you for a moment before going to Celine.
Okay, so security room. You say there's one person in there, right?
You hear one person talking over the radio, like, "Have you found him yet?" "No, I don't have him on any camera. Last time he was going to the loading bay." "Yes, I know. I saw them. I know I saw them too. All right, just go get him and come back here."
All right. So at this point, Joshua is going to send Celine the text, and he's just going to text ready.
Okay. I guess Celine then will kind of come out from under the stairs or wherever it is that she was hiding and go to like one of the entrances, which are locked, and then like try to, make it seem like I'm trying to leave, like pull on them and push on them and like make frustrated gestures and like, what the hell? But I will be speaking in fluent Polish.
You, Joshua and Lucian, you hear through the door. Wait, what the hell? There's someone in the mall. No, regular girl.
All right.
Shit.
That seems like a good distraction to finally break out of the vent.
Yep.
And try to break out of the vent, stand up, and pull out the nail gun on the guard and just go. Just hold it right there, buddy.
You just wait. Yeah, you were supposed to wait for them to leave, but okay.
Do me a presence intimidation roll +3 because you just Spider-Man your way down the ceiling with a nail gun.
Alright.
Actually, to help out Josh's role, I'm actually going to use Nightmare level 1 on his to make his appearance look more monstrous.
Oh, so describe it to me.
Basically, I'm going to make him look. Well, how to put it? Is I'm going to make his eyes look blood red, and I'm going to make his features look a bit sunken, and basically not like someone who hasn't ate in a while. Basically, it looks something that someone wouldn't normally find very frightening in my experience.
Given that Joshua's wearing a mask, the primary thing he's probably going to see is the eyes.
So +3.
So going red eyes then.
So we're at 6 total then.
No, total of +4.
Okay, total of +4. Let's give it a go. This will balance out the -1 I have for not actually being intimidating.
Hey, I managed to get to use Nightmare.
2 successes, pretty good.
The poor guy just nearly jump out of his chair and raises both of his arms in like, don't shoot, fuck, where are you?
That's right, that's good. Alright, see, if you just listen to what I say, nothing bad's gonna happen. So I want you to get up out of that chair, put your radio over on the side, and you're gonna walk right over this corner for me, alright?
He complies while checking the screens.
Alright. So I got a
less.
first question for you there. He says this like Joshua like also takes a look over the screens. What the fuck is going down in this mall here? Why is it so fucking creepy?
I don't know. I don't have to ask question. Fuck, she's. And you see, one of the camera who was showing scene just begin to flicker into statics, and you see the guy says, "Fuck! Oh no, she's fucked."
You got some shitty equipment here, man.
And we'll cut back to just Ivan to what's Ivan.
I wanted to rewind back to when I was first seeing the attack, because I wanted to use Auspex, but I didn't think of it at the moment. Is it alright if I...
Sure, you can use Auspex as the creatures is fleeing the scene.
Right, because I wanted to use Uncanny Perception.
Yes. On the creature, right?
Right. I'll use a willpower on that.
Go ahead. Wow.
Damn.
Well, all that
Go
gets me
ahead.
is the images
More.
give the vampire further insight into the questions asked.
Yep. Go ahead. Ask your questions.
Is this person a supernatural creature? And if I have seen them before, what is she?
Um. mm,
Since
you
I
see,
have
like
extra information, I don't know if that covers the second half by itself.
you never saw that kind of thing before, but you see, like it seems to be like a puppet animated by some force that reside inside of them. It seems to be vaguely. You see strands of um, like silk that seems to connect them to connect it to other of its kind. It seems to act in concert.
All right. So when when it retreats out of the way and my phone starts acting normal again, I'm just basically going to
You can
repeat.
ask other question.
Well, I'm just describing this now. When the phone comes back up
All right.
again, I'm going to start saying that stuff out loud, like what I saw, like
Sure.
in the previous video timestamp this whatever.
All right.
I saw this. I used Auspex, and I saw this, and this as attached to the creature when I thought of this question. So that's in the video.
Go on. Sure. Very professional of you. 5 other question.
Is it 5 other questions?
Yep. One success, one question.
Unfortunately, these are all personal questions about a thing that you've already described as a puppet. Who here does this person want to hurt most?
You go back to the guards. You can see. You have a vision of him being dragged on the floor, still unconscious, towards the red door. That seems out of place. It's in the building, but you wouldn't know where exactly.
Okay. What is this person afraid of right now?
Nothing.
Afraid of nothing. What is this person's mood?
You can sense inside you a sort of malicious glee. Like this is all a big game. Seems to enjoy toying with the guards.
Okay, and last question. Oh, I should have chosen one of these two before. Alright, I'm gonna go with what is one of this person's psychological vulnerabilities?
You see the shadow of someone on the wall that the creatures kneel before it. The mannequin seems to be under its spell.
Alright. And I don't get a condition for this, right?
No.
Okay. Alright, that was my quick callback. I should have done that in the moment, but I didn't.
No worries. And with that, we'll cut back to Celine.
Okay.
Celine! By the way, just to be clear to Lucian and Joshua, one of the camera string setting is going haywire, but one of her managed to capture. Well, she's further from the objective from this one, but it managed to capture her. She seems really far, but Celine, you're struggling against the door when you hear some foot of steps behind you.
Okay. I'll turn around.
You see this woman, this lady looking at you.
I think it's so stupid I start to laugh.
And you see that it seems to try to mimic your laugh. And you will roll me a resolve blood potency, plus blood potency roll.
The one was the blood potency.
All right. I'm just gonna roll. We're going to reroll just one die because it's a tie.
Do you want me to roll a d10?
Yes. And if you do less than, well, you feel that the creature is trying to do something to you, but you feel your beast rising out and just it brushes off you, but she tried to do something to you, and seeing it doesn't work, she stopped mimicking your head movement.
I'm gonna say after the few days I've had, I've been looking for something to piss me off. Keep at it. You'll see how bad this gets for you.
He lunges at you. Roll initiative.
Okay.
Shame it won't be on camera.
There is a camera that managed to capture that from far out.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying that they were getting like static in the security office.
Yeah, but not all of them. There's a bunch of camera filming the entry door. And she goes just before you. What's your defense?
I think it's 3.
All right. Wow.
I would have thought you would have had a better defense than that.
I have 2 for brawling, or 2 for athletics, and then I have 2 for dexterity and 1 for wits. So
the wits is what got you.
Yeah. And yeah, you see the creature punches you in the stomach. It seems to be quite effective. You take so it's just a second. I need to refresh myself on the damage roll. I think it's successes plus
Weapon bonus.
Yeah,
What?
successes plus the damage of the weapon minus their armor.
Yeah, alright.
Down to a minimum of 1 bashing, of course.
Yep, so you take 3 lethal. As you feel the fist is unnaturally strong and punches through you, brushes against your organs without breaking the skin. It's really uncomfortable.
Is that even including the fact that vampires take bashing normally?
Yeah, sorry, free bashing.
There we go.
I was super worried there for a second.
So was I. I was like, oh, geez, no, this is even worse than I thought.
It's like, how are we going to bring Celine back to life?
So you take 3 bashing damage.
Okay.
And it's your turn.
I am going to counter it with my own brawling. So I have weighted gloves on, or fingerless gloves on, which should give me a +1.
Sure, but not a +1 to damages, but just +1 for the to try to hit it. It got 2 defenses. So you subtract 2 dice from your dice pool. All right. You see if you begin to claw and punch against its body. Its body seems to be made of something a material really more sturdy than mere plastic, but less hard than stones. But you can see that you can think a little crack on its shoulder. It doesn't seem to care very much. And will try to hit you again.